What's up, everyone? It's been about 2 years since the last upload to this channel, and realistically, about 3 years since it's been any good. Unfortunately, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like Star Wars is dead. The fact that that coincides with this channel, I don't think it's a coincidence. I truly believe that the pulse of Star Wars beats to the heart of Star Wars Explored. This channel died, Star Wars died. Coincidence? I think not. Yes, I'm only kidding, a little. But what I'm not kidding about is the state of Star Wars right now. And when I tell you these things, I don't want you to think that I speak for every Star Wars fan. I don't. I can only tell you my thoughts, but I'd love to hear yours in the comments. When I think Star Wars, I think about the movies. I think the 3 trilogies, I think the Skywalkers, and I think about that great galaxy far, far away that we've been exploring and discovering together for decades now. Realistically, I believe that we have pretty much told all of the stories that we can within those 9 movies. Now I know we are getting at least one new movie with Rey, and that could possibly start a new trilogy, and I'm all for it. But Rey is not a Skywalker in the least, and you cannot tell me otherwise. That's not to say I hate her as a character. I hold that hatred for what they did to Snoke and Kylo Ren, but the Skywalkers are dead. To be blunt, they're just dead. Turning Rey into a Skywalker is just a sad excuse to keep the lineage going so people don't cry that the Skywalkers are dead. But is Star Wars dead without the Skywalkers? I believe in a way, yes. What's the last Star Wars media to be released that we actually cared about? Most people would say Andor, some may say Skeleton Crew, and I just couldn't get into either one. I'm sorry. Andor, I just couldn't get into it because I knew what was going to happen. I knew they were all going to die. I knew it before it started, so I just couldn't get into it. And I know that's the very, very unpopular opinion. We need more quality Star Wars content across all media, but maybe quantity over quality, but slightly more quantity, if that makes any sense. I personally can't stand any of the Star Wars games that have come out recently. I can't stand the Jedi Survivor games, and I didn't like Outlaw at all. I was very bored. And that's not to say the stories they're trying to tell weren't any good, but when I'm trying to solve pointless puzzles as a Jedi, it's just hard to get into. You're trying to tell me you survived Order 66 and you can't make yourself around a planet? I find it very hard to believe. It turns me very off. I'm trying to survive a world taken over by the Empire, not reenact my adult Blue's Clues dreams. My name is not Steve, Joe, nor Josh, and I do not care about the clues. And I could go on an entire tangent about why the hell we have to introduce every character as a new surviving Jedi. It's lazy and annoying. And I've probably lost the point in the video, honestly, and I tend to do that. But I guess what I'm just trying to say is that we need more quality content more often than we get it now. We went from shite every few months because we were overloaded to meh every year or so. I just want to watch Star Wars on the big screen and fight in Battlefront 3. That's all I ask. In my opinion, they MCU'd the galaxy and it sucks. I don't have to watch a bunch of 8-year-old little kids in The Next Jedi across 8 hours and 8 episodes to get to know what's going to happen next. Give me a 2-hour movie to sit through so I can keep up and decide after if I like it or not. Or maybe, like everybody else, I'll decide after 10 plus years that we liked it all along because we didn't realize what we had until they turned our favorite Jedi in the galaxy into a hermit and just went and lazily recreated Vader as an emo teenager. Maul, Jar Jar, and Jango Fett weren't so bad after all, were they? At least they weren't Phasma and General Hux. Absolute wastes of characters. And where the hell did Space Squidward get Anakin's lightsaber? Why was that just glossed over? And no, I don't want to read a comic book to have to find out a major plot point from your movie. I am an adult with a life. Tell me in the 3-hour movie I paid $50 to see. I'm not a high schooler with nothing better to do. Even in high school I had things better to do. And that's enough out of me. You might see or hear me soon again, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm an adult. I just like creating these things. I missed making these videos. Let me know down below what you think about Star Wars right now, and let me know what you want to see from this channel if I have the time to make more videos. I really hope that I do. And by the way, we're bleeding subscribers too, and this might not help at all. But hey, if you're not subscribed and you happen to be watching this, maybe consider it. May the force be with you.